Hello everyone, I am NagafenofIvalice.
And I am Roffie, as you've come to call me.
Really? Okay. And
Yeah.
with me is Grand Magus Roffie. And you might be wondering why we're back outside the loveless billboards after the street got wrecked. And we're with Rith. Because that's how we remember. Well, I'll let our good Wizard Gamot explain.
We should buy a flower from her because it allows us to do things that we have planned later. So, don't see many flowers around here.
They are only 1 gil. Yes. Flowers are only 1 gil. She may be underselling her wares a little. A little.
Yeah, buy one.
So basically, Eris here, whoever Eris was, who's that? This is Bag.
The flower girl.
This completely not important NPC character, handing us a flower, and then she's on a merry way. She's on a merry way.
Yeah.
Now,
There's always time to stop and buy the flowers.
Now, before we vanish off, there's something I forgot to do last time in this area, which was actually talk to the wandering, batshit crazy people who are just having a good...
Gal, someone with red hair seems to be walking slower than anyone else.
She's wondering just what the hell's going on as the electricity goes all crazy and shit. Well, that's something weird. Don't be fooled by Shinra, Mako energy, or Mako, or... Don't worry about whoever's playing Mountain Blade Warband, I'm sure they're enjoying themselves. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet, blower uppers of civilian districts. Avalanche. Who really?
Yay!
There is a distinct.
Oh, there's a potion there.
Oh God! I didn't pick that up last time. Wow, I suck.
I'm glad the screen share is sharp enough that I can see this stuff.
Yeah, we fixed the screen share so that Evan here can see. Now, we're gonna randomly skip through the magic of editing to the next bit, which is important, which will be on the train, I believe. So, we will see you in but a moment. Boom. Hello everyone, welcome back to more. You know who both of us are because this is still the same recording.
Yeah.
But now,
yeah.
Let's discuss something with Jessica. We'll say, thanks anyway.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's sad, I really do wish that I could just...
Come on, Jesse, we didn't mean it like that. Please don't take it so hard.
Oh, it just made... Oh, what the hell? Oh, Biggs is asleep. Apparently.
Shall we see you later then? Shall we see you all later? We'll explain why we used a different answer there.
Yes. And I'll also explain, and this is something you don't know, Roffie. There's something I want to briefly show everyone, so we're going to continue just a little bit until we get into the train graveyard again. And then I'll show you something extra that you can do, which I just remembered. Because I remember things.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm surprising even you now. I'm revealing my trump cards. They're trumpy. Like trumpets. There's a lot of words beginning with Trump, but still. I didn't even manage to work in, Donald Trump or anything, so that's pretty good wordplay on my part. So anyway, we should establish, you've all seen these bits before. The only reason we're showing you this is to do with a certain thing that we're going to explain once we get back to where we were last time. But suffice to say, all I'll say for now is it is known as the affection mechanic. I'll explain more in detail in a second. Now, this is... I keep thinking this is a really poor image of... I'm not sure where the slums are in relation to that FMV, but maybe it's just... So we have to do the talk with Barrett after the 2 lovebirds go to hang out by the lamppost.
Light pole? Or the lamppost. I called it the light pole. I'm so eloquent.
That sounds like a weapon for a light mage. Oh, I use the light pole. It gives me +5 dex. Gotta have +5 dex, man. I am here. I'm right here next to you, Barrett. You can feel me right here. The next one's gonna be okay. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is go right. This way. We're going to briefly just walk over here. Now, what I want to explain to everyone is we'll be going down this route eventually. This is the train graveyard proper. The train graveyard is a proper location. It's like, look, it's got trains everywhere. It's a good time. And this can happen.
Train. Oh dear.
You can get around the map.
I was gonna say there's like a train sitting on 2 different tracks.
It's just having a grand old time. Roffie, it's just wants to laze out across the train tracks. Wants to relax. Have a good old time. Anyway, the enemies aren't bad. The enemies aren't...
seem relative.
The enemies aren't much up to snuff at this point. They're still basically the same ones we fought in the reactor, so nothing to worry about. Got 2 potions. It's all grand. It's all grand.
Pretty much a self-sustaining walk.
Self-sustained entirely. Now, even though it's not really that far, just to get an event or 2 out of the way, we shall see you in but a moment.
Alright.
And we are back entirely from where we were last time. There is only one big difference, which is Barrett gained a level due to a bit of training I did in the redoing of those sections you just saw. So he gained a single level, so he's just a little bit stronger. He's gained a little bit of muscle beneath that gun. A little bit of muscle.
That's good.
It is. Now, I believe we were about to explain the affection mechanic.
Ah yes, the affection mechanics. Do you want to do it, or shall I take over?
I'll explain the basis of it, but obviously if you want to give us a little heads up on that.
Did Barrett just shoo all those folks out of the bar?
Yes, by shooting them.
Jeez.
Oh, by the way, did you hear? No, what did I hear? There's a news update. They say there's a terrorist explosion up above. This time it was a Mako reactor, which apparently, I've been calling it the Sector 4 reactor, the Sector 8 reactor. Apparently, because I finally read what Jesse said about it, is the #1 Mako reactor. So it was #1. So that's...
The best I can figure is it's a Mako reactor. I have no idea.
You know what this means? You see, I keep all of these things. I can't say sentences, but still, if you knock out Midgard's power, all its computers and... By the way, I should interject. Midgard has the internet. This doesn't...
Midgard has an internet.
Yeah, it does. It has its own web.
The citywide net's just a city network.
That is weird, because I think that's the first time I remember a Final Fantasy game where a civilization had the internet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of people got killed. So apparently, if you didn't know, what we just did was we actually killed thousands of people. We did that. Congratulations, Avalanche. You are the winner.
Oh yeah, what were we talking about? Affection. Now, weren't you going to explain the gist of it?
Yes, I was. But I feel... Okay, I'll explain the gist. Basically, there's a certain event that's going to happen in the distant future that relies on basically who you've cozied up to the most. And to do that, you have to do certain actions through the game that will, of course, influence or change how this event goes down. To do this wonderful thing, what you must do is do a certain number of actions, make certain choices, and decide on certain options and directions to go down so as to influence this event. And basically who you interact with in a certain way the most. And I believe my good Magus friend here will elaborate a little more on that.
Yes. Actually, you explained it just fine. Just as you progress through the game, you'll have chances to interact with different party members, and who you end up being the most cozy with by a certain point in the game influences who you end up spending this particular event with. And so that's about it. Some of the characters are easier than others. Wow, that sounds so dirty. Sorry, but we have a particular the head of this Let's Play, has a particular character in mind, a certain bartender, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be his guide and like looking up all the data and stuff for like. I'm gonna be his wingman.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's about it.
Wait, did I just sell the
I don't know. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking.
balls?
Owned 2, equipped 1. Alright, cool.
I accidentally sold the iron bangles I bought because I thought bronze bangles were better. Ah, am I stupid? Oh, balls. Ugh. Anyway, by the way, apparently this person's holding a gun, we just can't see it. He used to be a soldier. Name's Cloud. Well, apparently this guy is so baller, he don't give no shits who we are. So, fair enough. Apparently we don't warrant a look in his magical world.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. Apparently we need some juicy news. Do you know what's been going on? Well, basically we do know what's been going on, but everyone wants to talk about Avalanche. Basically, Avalanche don't know.
Sector 1 micro-reactor, alright.
Yes. Apparently, Avalanche have no idea they have basically fucked up in the worst way possible. Oh, Avalanche, you are the klutziest of freedom fighters. I mean, okay.
Well, you know how the saying goes, one side's freedom fighter is another side's terrorist.
Indeed, and while Avalanche are right, they're not wrong. There is something sinister going on with these reactors. They're going about it in a way that is possibly one of the stupidest ways to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going now. Cloud's gonna be like, whoo! He's gonna sleep, but not sleep because he doesn't time travel at all due to events. So, he's gonna be fine. That was basically
He just stood in the middle of the room and meditated.
Using his Tai Chi techniques.
Yeah, just
Go down here. It's actually a bit weird, actually. It's a little bit of slowdown, but don't worry, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out using our patented methods.
the malware might be acting up again, who knows?
I hope not. I forewarned everyone about the malware, as you all know, but hopefully it's not doing what I don't want it to do. The sound isn't glitching out, which is a plus. So, the theme playing is the theme of my favourite character. Marlene here is the shy but oh wait, oh!
Oh snap! Here she is.
Everyone, meet the strongest, coolest, most hardworking and friendly person that I know in this game. No, I don't think there's anything. There's no
effect. Okay, says the wingman.
Did we?
That was fun. Yeah.
I can't remember if we really fought, if we just got pissy. It's a very polite way of putting it.
Oh, goddamn ambiguous questions. Sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to the context. My bad.
It's alright. Not this time. Yay! That's the right decision. I used to get into fights at the drop of a hat. Aren't I nice? Tifa or Tifa Lockhart. One of my favourite characters because she's just so cool. She's friendly and, you know, badass, and she goes out and does shit that she wants to do. I like female characters who take charge, and that is Tifa Lockhart. So there we go.
I do have some things to say about her. Mixed feelings, mostly. But I'm gonna let you say most of the stuff first.
So
but yeah,
give it
flower for Tifa. For Tifa.
Tifa's happy. You should fit. That would be lovely. I've never seen a bar filled with flowers. She does indeed know how to cook. What do you want to tell me, Wedge? I always got time for you, Wedge. You are stuffing your face with imaginary food, Wedge, and it's scaring me. You were roly-poly, but you weren't before. Biggs and Jessie are eating the same food you are, and they don't seem to have the same girth. Don't blame it on the food, Wedge.
Blame it on your, what's it? Hang on, it'll come to me, your biosphere. Or is that even the right thing?
Yes.
Metabolism.
So apparently Jessie's like, damn it, Wedge, stop being so crass. Damn it. First drink after a job. Yeah, why not? Even if you're still a rookie here, Biggs, don't be pulling this shit. I'll pull rank on you. My spiky hair outreaches your own.
Outranks.
Yes.
Gives me a higher alpha level than you.
Indeed.
Beta man.
Marlene's very shy. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. I gathered she does not seem to like to talk to me. There's an arcade machine. So, we were explaining something, but then got halfway through. So, I think it's best you explain why it was so important to go back and get that flower.
Well, yes. Giving the flower to Tifa and declining Jessie's offer of a personal ID card results in a net change to Tifa's affection by +5 points. And there's another character later on who has a 20-point head start over Tifa, so keep that in mind. I keep explanations simple. Oh, hi, Barrett.
Cloud's gonna just casually sit very politely, cross-legged on the table.
Just popped up on the table. Yeah.
This is Barrett's daughter.
Barrett is best dad ever. He gives shoulder rides whenever.
Whoever he like. Well, Marlene.
Yeah.
Get in here, fools. Really? Do you want me to make more Mr. T comparisons, Barrett? Is that all you want me to do? Anyway, we gotta talk to Tifa because Tifa's the raddest. It's Tifa, I've got all the time of day for you. Now, I should elaborate. You know what? I'm going to explain why I like Tifa after I hear your explanation on the mixed feelings.
Alright, well, okay, well, the start of my mixed feelings, I'd actually have to tell you about events later in the game. Yeah. Ask for something hard. Net change, additional +5. Anyway, but, so, Tifa... I'm gonna leave like the events later in the game for when we actually get to them. But the conflict comes from that. Yes, I do think that Tifa certainly has the most sex appeal out of all the female cast. I have my hands in embarrassment, but it feels kind of dissonant because she's a bartender in the slums who decks things, who gets in her way. That kind of suggests of, okay, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble organizing my thoughts right now. But it's kind of like if Cloud wore a midriff Baron tank top and a thong during combat. That's putting it very briefly. my feelings on Tifa. I don't mind that Tifa has so much sex appeal. I really appreciate it, but still, it feels kind of goes against what we know about her character.
While I can hear, and I think some of you might hear a laughter in the background, that's just an appreciative audience laughing at the humour of the situation.
Yeah.
So I see entirely what you mean. There is something that you can't say, oh, I like Tifa, without someone going, it's because of the sex appeal, right? And it's very hard not to admit that there is some, when you're growing up and when you see a character designed in the way Tifa is, obviously there's going to be a simple attraction in a way that is very, perhaps, juvenile. That's the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
The best way I could think of...
Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But there is a issue, obviously, with the way certain characters are portrayed in gaming. I should say this physically, where they are objectified in some manner for how they are done. And
for me, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I think the important thing I want to get across is I don't like it in the game where Tifa is made to look weaker than she is, even though she's clearly been established as a strong character, as someone who can fight her own battles, and then she has to be rescued. There are two events where Tifa can sort of be rescued, and these two events make absolutely no sense to me, because Tifa is clearly someone who can take care of herself and has the strength to fight her way out of a bad situation. So these annoy me. These annoy me.
Or the strength to just spook away the bad situation in the first place, because part of like personal safety is just having an imposing attitude where people just don't want to try and mess with you in the first place.
Oh, hey Tifa. Hey there. So yeah, the reason I like Tifa is the moments where she's shown as strong and where she's shown as, well, basically like this, that she's caring but she's firm in that regard. That's a nice character who's clearly able to take care of themselves, and those moments I like. Those, I think, make her a better character. It's the other moments where they give into convention, where they make
and feel they have to portray her as the damsel in distress.
Yes.
Yeah.
That pisses me off, because it's like you had to do the contrived thing just because you felt it was the best thing from a dramatic story point. Here's the deal, Square. You don't have to always go down that path. I mean, your main character in FF6 starts off captured and then just spends the rest of the game kicking ass and taking names. I mean, Terra pretty much does that, if I remember rightly. Kicks ass and takes names.
She does have a deal with existential crises throughout the game, but that's about it.
Yeah. Is there any point in the game where Terra gets captured and has to be saved by,
Well, there is a point where she goes into like some mental breakdown coma, and has to be, and like you have to go somewhere to bring something to wake her up again. But that's not so much her being victimized as just her having a massive freak out.
It's the psychological dynamic of Square main characters, possibly since 6, has been, I am deeply disturbed for some reason. By the way,
except for certain other characters, and certain other party member in this game, she doesn't have much problems.
Yes. Well, she's gonna have one big problem. That's gonna be later.
Yeah. That's later.
And if there are people who don't know either who we're talking about or that reason, wow, you're young. Well, what's it like being that young, being that new?
What's it like not being exposed to this?
That must be. By the way, I love this still image of just the reactor blowing up. It's like they had a camera ready for that. They had
a camera ready,
oh,
like a security camera on the side of the central Shinra Tower.
It's a lot better than thinking about like Frank West or something sitting on the side of the Shinra Tower going fantastic as it explodes. So anyway, Tifa says, by the way, could you sort it out with everyone? Don't leave it on a bad note, but in actual fact, it took me a while to realise you don't have to do that, you actually just have to go up here. Basically go, no Tifa, gonna leave.
We're alone there. Honey Badger can do what he wants.
So it goes down. And I guess it comes back up. Oh hey Tifa, how's it going? There's a lot of Tifa in this episode, but hey. Not that I'm complaining. Sorry, Tifa. Planet is dying, slowly but surely. There's a lot of debate, if I remember right, what the planet is called.
It's called Gaia, Earth, Terra.
I believe the two names that they say are the names that are competing is it's either called just the planet, which is a bit lame for a name. Or
kind of like they could be called Dirt.
That would be lamer. Well, congratulations, you have found a lamer name.
Well, but no, really, Gaia is Greek for dirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot less epic.
So it's just like that's what civilizations call their home planet. They call it their planet, ground, earth, dirt. How can you say that, Tifa?
How can you say that?
I wasn't even listening to the conversation, but it's just, I have the guide ready.
Premise, so you did forget. Time for a flashback as I fold my arms. Ah, the heady days when I was spiky-haired. Look, the well. So, there's also, I should mention, I do agree, Tifa's combat uniform is ridiculous. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is the equivalent of Cloud in a midriff bearing tank top and a thong.
But obviously that would be styling, and obviously there's also a character we'll meet later who has that exact uniform. So we'll discuss that wonderful thing.
Oh dear,
Look,
I've forgotten who that is.
Oh, you're gonna remember. But
okay.
One hand though, I should establish that it's like a tank top isn't a ridiculous form of uniform. There are plenty of people who wear sports bras or tank tops when they exercise. Same with like shorts or jeans and stuff. I think the thing is the issue is
like leather miniskirt and apparently no sports bra.
Apparently. I don't remember if the no sports bra was ever confirmed because I wasn't big on the sports bra international scene, but
yeah.
Anyway, we apparently this place in the background, it's called, I call it Nibelheim, but some people call it Nibelheim, and it's
Nibelheim.
Here we have Tifa and Cloud using very young. I'm not sure how young.
They were cute as little kids.
They were. They're adorable. So apparently these two want to talk about something. Cloud's gonna go to Midgar in spring because all the boys are leaving town. As we all know, I guess it's probably due to some milkshake in another person's yard. Well, I don't know. I don't know the science.
Military, that's probably the more the...
Oh, look.
Oh, the ponytail?
Yeah, he has a little ponytail, like Qui-Gon Jinn or something. Oh god, I've just reminded myself of Star Wars.
Sephiroth. Who's the Sephiroth person?
Sephiroth?
All I know about the Sephiroth is that it's the, like, the connection between the nodes on the Tree of Life, or a Sephiroth is a node on the Tree of Life.
It is indeed. I remember the Tree of Life configuration being used in Neon Genesis Evangelion, I believe. But Sephiroth is a cool name, obviously. But I have a feeling he's probably just a minor character we'll never see again, storyline-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel he's going to have any story impact whatsoever.
Maybe he's just some ace who's off in the background.
Like that minor story character from Gundam, Shah Aznable. Or that minor story character from Evangelion, or Rei Ayanami, or those minor story characters.
Sadly, I'm not familiar with any of those.
Or that minor story character from Half-Life, Gordon Freeman.
Well played, well played.
I play the cards I'm dealt. Thank you. I have, by the way, while this is going on, I have got Half-Life now, and it's quite good. I know that's probably most people are going, what do you mean it's quite good? Of course it's quite good. I should rephrase that. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was built up to be, but it's quite scary for a FPS.
Yeah. That's what I remember about. Sadly, I've never had a chance to actually play Half-Life. I only have Half-Life 2 and onward.
Oh, okay.
I know that Half-Life 1 is now available for Mac on Steam, but I'm cheap.
You're cheap. Fair enough. No, it's also called Sensible.
Oh yeah, I promise. Is Tiffin blind now? Do we have to help her?
I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. But you were in Soldier, apparently, weren't you? Cloud, you tricksy
Oh
hobbit.
my god, a real romantic line for Tiffin to butter up Cloud with, I realize, is you're a hero to me.
Ooh,
Just wow.
that's some good writing.
No, she didn't actually say that. I was just thinking that.
No, that is genuinely, that should be the writing. That should be up there with rewrites such as attack when its tail comes down hurts you, so don't. That's the I have rewrite. Oh, by the way, he threw what looked like one coin. It was 1,500 gil. So that's one heavy coin. You got the next mission on it? I'll do it for 3,000! It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? Oh god! Oh! Cloud, you're such a scumbag! Oh! Oh, that's low. 2,000. 2,000's fine. You could get a lot with 2,000, right? Right?
And the in music was playing there, right?
Oh, but now we've got a new theme. The in music was playing, but now we have Barrett's theme. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I would be humming along with you, but I can't hear.
It's fair enough. That's the only reason that I'm doing this, so you know what theme I mean.
Yeah.
By the way, TVs here still have that good old colour configuration when they turn on. There we go. And we've got a computer over here, but we're going to go back up. We're going to go into the bar and drink some hard
Step all the way up to the elevator, you're going to clip your head on the way up. Nope. Okay.
Ooh, nope. Okay. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Next to you. Who wouldn't? We are the classiest act. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Oh, come on.
I don't know. I can totally imagine Tipple just like kind of rolling her eyes with this smirk.
I can see that. I could see that.
I'm being sarcastic. I totally know what you mean.
Oh, by the way, Tifa's joining us this time.
Hey!
Woo! Target's Sector 5 reactor. I'll fill you in on the train. Awesome. Yo, Cloud, for the next mission, I've got something I want to ask you. He doesn't know how to use materia, so we're going to go through the tutorial for anyone who doesn't know, and we'll both look at materia as we do it. So,
alright. So how does using materia work anyway?
Well, apparently the game's about to explain it to us. So we have to access the menu, and we now have the materia slot available. So basically it's just explaining how to access the menus, even if you haven't already used the menu despite having fought several enemies, bosses, saved the game, and done a lot of healing. So apparently it's assuming you don't know how to open the menu at this point. Perhaps? Perhaps. I can't. Oh, so Tifa is the person I was like, no, don't look at. It was Tifa.
Yeah.
who is severely underleveled. Shit. Level 6. I'll have to train a little.
This is not an Atlas game, so she's probably plenty enough a match for whatever we're going to be fighting.
We are going to be doing something before we get on that train, though, and I will show you exactly what it is when we get towards the train graveyard. But for now, we've got a lot of stuff to do in the slums themselves. So, let us continue with this. Basically, it's just explaining that these holes that we could see on our accessories and weapons are where we put material. And by putting it in there, then it starts to be trained and used as we fight. So, now we know.
Excellent.
We have ice and lightning equipped, but as we discussed last time, we basically have two of the protagonists of Final Fantasy XIII equipped, which is magical.
Funny coincidence.
Funny coincidence, of course. But then coincidences are usually hilarious. So we can also check what each of these things do, and one of them is give us the restore materia is fucking useful because it gives you cure. And if you don't have someone with cure in this game, what the hell are you doing?
Have a healer in the party.
Always have a healer.
Somewhat.
By the way, I should explain anytime Tifa is available. It's in the party. I'm sorry, it's just I can't not. I'd take Tifa over Cloud, but that is also because Cloud is a bit of a scumbag. Well, at the moment, he is a little bit of a scumbag. I should explain why I say at the moment, but that would spoil too much for you, so I won't. Just know that...
yes, that's another thing. Materia changes your stats.
I'm skipping through this a little too fast, but that's because the prompts are going faster than I thought possible, So, basically, what we're learning...
It's fine using lots of magic materia game. What are you talking about? Just remember that the guy is your caster if they're loaded up with lots of magic materia.
Oh, I also just noticed that I now know what abilities we'll learn. We won't just learn Cure, we'll learn Cure 2, Regen, and Cure 3 if we keep...
That is as the materia levels up, though.
So, we just learned how to use materia. So apparently Barrett doesn't know how to read prompts, or he just saw me skip through them too fast. So basically, we will be taking care of the materia system. Marlene's gonna take care of the bar. Because Okay. What? What do you mean Marlene's gonna take care of the adult's bar?
Just close up shop. That makes more... yeah.
But look, we'll follow her for just a sec. It looks like she's taking down drinks, sitting under the thing, shaking some stuff out. She knows what she's doing. She's not a novice to this. Anyway, we got stuff to explore. So we're gonna deal with all the stuff we can look at, because we can go in all
these... great upbringing for your kids. And I just got Skyped for something. Hang on, let me just go see what that's about. Skype. Oh! Well, you go on. I'll catch up with you.
You will. Well, okay, we'll talk to this guy. This guy's amazed because genuinely he didn't expect someone to come in his own shop, even though he has a shop. Which is kind of... it makes me sad for the poor man. We sell, we buy. So he sells materia, which is really fucking useful. He has fire, ice, lightning, restore. Restore, I think...
Fire is the only one we don't have.
Yes, actually, you're right. Fire is the only one, so we'll buy a fire material. So we'll go back and we might equip another one after I check something out. Ooh, the game just died a little there. Ooh. Things are getting a bit weird at the moment. One moment, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry, the call decided to have a fart and they're dying. That happened.
I'm back.
Yes.
I'm back. I'm good now.
We bought a new materia, fire, which is great. Let's see. So, what materia do we have available? Barrett. Oh yeah, I have it equipped. I bought. You can now see. I bought 3 iron bangles because I knew Tifa would So, equip you with an iron bangle?
It actually has the materia slot. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. And equip you with an iron bangle, because your leather glove is shit. I love Tifa. I love Fuck.
Tifa.
I love Matita, which sounds like a very strange kind of materia. But now we need to equip them with materia. I might go back and buy another one if I have some spare change rolling around. But, so Cloud has lightning and ice equipped, which when we learn them well enough, we'll get Bolt 2 and Bolt 3 and Ice 2 and Ice 3, which is nice.
Excellent.
Barrett has nothing. So, I'm going to ask your opinion, just based on what you think works with what personality. Do you think Barrett should get a Restore or Fire?
I'd put Restore on Barrett, just impulse reaction.
And we're back. Sorry, just dealing with stuff as always. It's always the way dealing with stuff. So we have our friend here saying, you might be unhealthy for you, motherfuckers. Gonna sell... Ooh, pardon me, I appear to be full of gas like a hot air balloon. My deepest apologies. Sell these two useless bronze bangles? Do you know what I don't get? You get an assault gun after you beat that boss, right?
Don't get it either, because you can't sell guns back. My guess is if somehow he didn't drop it.
If you somehow dropped the weapon, yeah, I see what you mean.
If the boss didn't drop the assault gun when you killed him.
So, I'll just be straight now, we've got plenty of money, so I'm going to confirm for you right now, I am definitely buying more materia. Any way I could get more materia, I'm with it. So we're going to talk to that guy, we're going to talk to you kids. Sorry about that. As I say, Skype likes to leap up like a lizard waiting to eat eggs. I think lizards eat eggs. Or eat eggs.
Some lizards eat eggs. Snakes eat eggs.
Okay. No, I thought. What?
Whoa!
Oh, that saves having
suddenly saves point boing 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 after what? Oh, there was material on the ground. What?
Was there material on the ground?
Yes.
All materia. What the hell's an all materia? Take this treasure chest. Okay. What the hell? Our treasure chest is having a grand old time. Look at it. Look at it. It's just enjoying itself. Ah.
Oh, the treasure chest is talking. It's talking like a muppet.
It's like it's a treasure.
Calling it.
It's like a treasure chest from Banjo-Kazooie. What is it doing? Nom cookies. Nom. So that guy's basically. This is a tutorial room, but we're going to be here anyway because it's doggy. It is doggy. This is the beginner's hall. Apparently, do you know what? What I like is that Cloud comes here. This is the beginner's hall, but Cloud comes here and he teaches everyone here, rather than they teach him. Which makes sense, I guess.
It's kind of cute, but still teaches the player.
Now, this is going to take a year, so I'm going to briefly explain everything that we haven't already covered. Is that alright?
Go ahead.
We know how to save, as we've shown. You just have to go over save point and go into the menu. You can heal your allies using items in the menu, or use the restore materia that we just got to use cure. Speaking of which, the curative magic that we just mentioned is what you get from equipping cure. Weapons and armor can be bought in stores and equipped, and some of them have slots which you can then equip materia on, applying it to the slots, if they have slots obviously. If they don't, then it's pointless. Effective ways to use materia, or the best way
is that there are some materials which augment other materials, and in order to do that, you put a given materia in a linked slot with the other materia.
That's very, very well put. How to form your battle party? Well, the best way of putting that is basically you'll be given an option later to choose which characters go into your party, and you can go into the menu to select who will join it and who won't.
And you can choose who's in the front or back row.
Which will change depending, I guess, on what their moves are, and it helps define which ones are more defensive and which ones are more offensive. You can check your statuses basically by just opening the menu and checking the characters that we usually indicate.
Same menu where you heal your characters.
Limit status is indicated, as you saw in battle, by getting enough kills so that it pops up and says limit.
No, the other way around. How it
Is
works
it?
is that as your characters take damage, their limit goes up, and once the limit reaches full, they can pull out a super attack.
Oh, really?
That's how limit breaks work.
Wow.
You can't build up the limit meter by attacking your own party members, though. So it's like you can't have your teammates, your characters beat each other up to build up their limit. It has to be from enemies.
Well, there's one thing we can actually talk about here, and that's other things to watch for. You probably know this, but just in case I'll go over it. Until you get instructions, don't open or take discs out of the CD drive? Okay, Cloud. They really didn't...
We're on a completely different medium. We're not playing this on CD, but alright.
Okay. Oh, this is great. There's this little child, and there's this little boy. And this boy is beating up this little girl, which is great, I guess. But this is great. Oh, hang in there. Your limit gauge is just... Your what? She's a little girl.
What are you talking about, you crazy dude?
But then...
Nerd punk.
she uses a limit break to beat the shit out of him.
I will crush you with one strike.
What is great is this little girl is the only person I know outside of the party who has a fucking limit break.
Damn.
Told us about battles. Hard enough. About rap with you for a while. The idea of a Final Fantasy VII rap both enthralls me and frightens me.
No.
So, attack... Oh god, active time battles. Basically...
It's an awkward mishmash between real time and turn-based. That's all you need to know about APB.
We'll basically be covering all of this as we play. The only thing that I should say right now is that elementals, as I say, you remember that when I was fighting Guard Scorpion, I said I was weak to lightning. Machinery is weak to lightning, and other things are weak to certain elements.
And some even, I'm not sure if this is just an Atlas thing, but I think that, I'm pretty sure, not just an Atlas thing, just a general RPG thing, there are enemies that I think are healed by certain elements. And I think there are also, and I'm pretty sure there are, this might just be an Atlas thing, but I think there are enemies, no, it is an Atlas thing. Never mind.
Oh, Atlas, I love it. Oh, by the way, the treasure chest and the save point are really happy to see us. Really happy. So, we're going to quickly save. Oh god. Nearly did that, but okay. As you can see, the only thing that's different about the other save that you just saw is that's my personal save, and I just ground a little bit. Obviously, I'm a little worried about Tifa's level, but we'll fix that using a bit more excitement, shall we say. So we're gonna head out
Personally,
here.
I wouldn't bother level grinding, but hey, this is your game.
To be honest with you, just to be honest with you, the only time I want to level grind is if we're doing side quests, and that's just because we'll be going through dungeons and areas where you don't have to do the main story, but you can fight to get stuff. So that's the only reason to do anything like that. So we have some slots open, and we have I could probably get 2 materia, I think.
Hang on.
Okay, well basically we're just considering our options. Fire, ice, lightning, restore.
I say our materia situation is fine, actually.
You sure? Okay, let me think.
I don't know. Maybe it's.
Okay.
I'm just used to action. I'm just used to action games where you don't have to do much preparation. You just have to use your skills.
Well, for now, I'm gonna trust in your judgment, which I know is a good judgment.
Well, there is one thing I would do. I would equip the all materia to be linked to the restore material.
Let's see. Magic. So I will check what the all materia is. Materia. All materia. All effects on paired magic. Oh my god, that's awesome! I just realised.
Yeah.
So basically, it means that you cure all.
Yes.
That's fucking rad. Thank you. I didn't even think about that.
You're welcome. Happy to be of help.
That's brilliant. I was using it so shittily in the previous playthrough I did, so there we go. Sorry about that. As always, I just don't like the pop-up coming at the bottom of the screen, make you think how unprofessional I am. Don't worry, this is seriously professional. Now let's go into these old people's houses and rob their stuff. I mean, what? Nah.
Yeah. Old RPGs, old JRPGs. That's thing. Rummage around in crates for extra money.
So this couple's sad because their son's gone.
Empty nest syndrome.
Yes. Their son's gone off to do something apparently, and they're surprised because he was usually an asshole. If there's anyone to listen, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? No information will pick even your end. I was interested yesterday. I asked you yesterday. Why don't you think I'm interested? What the hell? When it comes down to it, I'm gutless. That's a really dark thing for a kid to say. I'm gutless. I ain't got no guts. What you gotta say? Johnny's gone. Who's Johnny?
Drinking buddy.
I guess he's a drinking buddy. I guess, because I have no clue who Johnny is. Now we're gonna have a quick look around here. These two are like, no one is allowed to pass! Oh, wait, this person
Who do you think you are? You're not Gandalf.
Whereas this person is literally going, you know, I got some tickets to Loveless, do you want to go? That's not really
Wow. I didn't expect to see that word in this game.
That's not...
What are you, retarded? Wow.
We're in the middle of a slum. Like... Right, you mean the avalanche? Soldier's been added to the police force. I haven't seen any soldier yet, so I'm not sure if you're really all there, my friend. Anyway, let's do a brief savvy. Game saving. Let's save. We got I have twice as much gil in that playthrough? What the fuck? Where did I get that much money? Anyway. So they're all happy because they're on the train. But I'm not going on the train. Yeah, that's why I wanted to tell you. I've had it. Me too. It's the first time we've ever agreed on something. Shall we? Yes. What? What are you...
I don't get it.
What? Look, JRPG, let's sit down a second, let's talk. I don't know what you were thinking, but that's not the way you do things. So, yeah, the thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a brief trip into the train graveyard. Why? Because there's stuff to...
area.
Pardon?
Grinding area?
No, there's stuff to find here. And obviously, there are certain events which mean we may not be able to come back for a while and get that. So, it's a good idea to, Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Oh, hello, action! Hello, Teeth! It's the first battle with Teeth, so, you know, let's try it. Model's not bad.
She has a Hadouken. Yeah.
I do.
She can Hadouken now.
She can Hadouken all day long.
And I think they're either Cloud just has really high magic or is at a high level, or they're weak to ice. Not sure.
Maybe. I'm not sure what level they are. Oh, I do also know that this is going to help.
One thing I want to ask about is, can you manage your party formation right now, or do you have to wait until another point in the game where you can actually mess with that stuff?
That's the config. Order. That's
There we
order.
go. So, I think that if you like just,
Yeah.
that's how you switch between front and back rows. Barrett uses a gun, so he can go into the back row without getting a damage penalty to his attacks.
So,
That is,
there's our party formation.
we learned how to formate. That's pretty good. Now that's weird. See, look, you can see that the two models of the train are different. The one that I was just standing on is textured in a way that looks like it can be interacted with, whereas the other one doesn't.
I think that's all stuff you can mess with later in the game. That's what I remember.
Oh, well then, let's go. Shall we head onto the train or just stare at these?
And why, you people, what did you do to yourselves? Why?
I guess they really enjoyed the liquor. I just really love it, the liquor.
Or something.
It's morning, dawn comes and things never change. You be careful not to get... You are the nicest train driver and the most depressing train driver I have ever met. Ever. In my life. I love it. Anyway, let's go on the train.
Curious.
So, we're gonna have a good old day, grand old day on the train, head off to Midgar, blow up more Rainbow reactors. Grand old time. Yo! So they're splitting up, they're having a good old time. Hoodlums again. God damn it.
This poor guy.
This guy is really having a bad day.
Just like, again.
You see something? Barrett's apparently not had a bad... He's... Oh.
Ain't having none of that.
Good guy. Damn! Oh, shit. Barrett's not having any of his bullshit today. You work for Shinra? Barrett, don't
Barrett,
be...
don't be an idiot. Don't compromise the mission right now.
Barrett does
Jeez.
like to compromise missions willy-nilly. Okay, so we've taken off, the train's on its way, Tifa's with us, so it's all in all, it's a good day. What's our next target? A Mako reactor, Clouds? Would you really think before you say? What do you think it's gonna be? A Starbucks? Yeah, wait. You really gotta think, Cloud, you really gotta think.
Alright, this part's pretty important.
Use our fake IDs. Link our lines. We're going to Sector 4 this time. 3 minutes to the ID checkpoint. Okay, so we're jumping off this train. Got it? So we have to jump off this train in 3 minutes. Let's look at the railway map monitor because I want to do everything Jessie did so that I can take her place in your heart. Poor Jessie.
I remember about this. Oh yeah, Mr. Wingman coming in again. If you manage to get off the train without triggering the alarm, you earn affection points with both Barrett and Tifa. If you fail, you lose affection points with both Barrett and Tifa.
So my question is, before we do that, how do you do that?
I'm not sure. I have confidence that you'll know what to do. You'll
I do
react
not.
wisely.
And luckily everyone I saved before this, so if we don't, guess where
We can
we'll
show
be
you
going
the
back
bonus
to.
episode. Yep.
Hello there.
Oh, snap, here it is. Alright, trust the instructions. Just move on to the next car. Move on to the next car now.
So let's go.
I think I know what the deal is. Just run from one car to the next before the timer runs out. So run. Keep running.
I am. What the hell, game? Don't keep me caught on edges. It's just everyone's panicking their shit. Okay. What the hell? I'm stuck in the corner. Barrett, get the fuck out the way, man!
I think you're safe now.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Oh snap.
Just run. Fucking parrot, run, you asshole! Oh, fucking... You son of a bitch.
Get around the guy, lying on the ground.
Okay. Apparently, by the way, they've adopted some disguises, because these two are now dressed as a Shimmer officer and as a 1960s gangster. Which is great.
Brilliant.
This way. Okay. Right. So I can't tell if I did alright or not. What the hell? I can't see where I am? Scary, huh?
That's a dog. Hang on. The dog out.
Because you love cloud? So how many points did it minus if you got caught?
-3 for both. Anyway, what I bet is that, what I bet is that there was probably someone you could have talked to get an item, just because that's how Square games work. It's like, time limit! Oh, and by the way, if you stop talking to someone right here during this panicky time, you get something nice. I have no idea if that was one of those situations. Someone in the comments, tell us. Let us know what we missed out on.
So, because I worry about that sort of stuff, and just because I want to check, we will see you in this section later. I will end the recording, and basically I'll just go back over what I just did once we found out the necessary information. The only thing to add is the track that's playing at the moment is called Underneath the Rotting Pizza, which is probably a really fucking cool name for a track.
Beautiful name.
So,
it also sounds very gross.
Very, very, like, you know, wormy gross. So,
Ew.
I was NagafenofIvalice, this was...
Roffie,
and we'll see you next time for more Final Fantasy VII. Toodle pip.
See you around the internet.